we're talking about what part of your psyche shows up when you are out on the dance floor. We're going to explore 4 major Jungian archetypes. That sounds deep, right? We're going to be talking about the persona, the shadow, the animus. I may be saying that wrong, but Dr. Paula has us covered, and the self. And more importantly, how they live in your body and show up on the dance floor. So without any further ado, we're going to bring Dr. Paula to the microphone.
Yes.
She can break all of this heaviness down to us.
Yes, that is so true. I have no script in front of me. So Yolanda, you got the script. Whenever my prompter come on.
I can tell folks a little bit about. I can tell folks a little bit about Dr. Jung.
Yeah, thank you.
So
this is going to be off the step.
He's a psychiatrist born in Switzerland. He was not only a psychiatrist, but he's also a psychologist who developed symbolic psychological expression that comes from the unconscious, and he called them archetypes. They shape our perceptions, our behaviors, and our relationships. And they're felt through experiences.
Yes.
His 4 primary symbols are the persona, shadow, animus, and those are the 4 primary ones.
Yes.
So the first archetype is the persona, and that's who you represent to the world. The persona, and we're in these examples, Dr. Paula and I are going to be talking about Shrek, because Shrek is a relatable figure, not just to children, but also adults.
Yes.
So as we all know, Shrek was an ogre. And the persona is like an ogre mask. Shrek's aggression, fearsome behavior, and his persona mask. This is how he keeps people away.
Right.
Just to protect himself from rejection.
Right. So I would like to interact.
It's all about a mask.
Like with Shrek, y'all know how the first one comes on where he wants to be a monster. That's his persona. That's his mask. That keeps people away. But that's also a defensive mechanism because he feels if he can be like a monster, that he's ugly, and he can accept that for himself, there'll be no rejection. So that's what happens when you get on that dance floor and you may put on your persona because you want people to see you the way you want them to see you. And so you put on this mask, the mask that you want people to see.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And on the dance floor, persona can look like the dancer is put together, so to speak.
Yes.
The one who knows all the steps, the one who smiles, performs, and appears confident.
Yeah.
The persona is not fake, though. It is functional, and it helps you to belong, to navigate social spaces, to maintain identity within the group.
Yes.
Yeah, but here's where it gets clinical, and I'm sure this is where Dr. Paula is going to jump in. When the persona becomes too strong, you begin to perform instead of experience.
And really quick,
you start.
Some of you out there, think a moment. We was just at the Feel the Beat workshop event. Some of you went to the beginner's ball. Think about that. And especially when you were dressed up in the Disney thing that y'all did for that night. How did you dance? How did you compare yourself to other people? How did you want people to see you? When inside, which we're going to get to the shadow, you hiding stuff. Go on, Yolanda.
Yeah, that's the next one. Right. And to further expound upon persona, it can show up as perfection pressure,
Yep.
comparison, like you said, comparison,
Hmm.
or quiet anxiety behind confident movement.
Yes.
It's your public mask. We consciously put this mask on to meet social demands.
Hmm.
The role we present to, it's the role that we present to the world.
Yes.
It embodies the roles we play, the mask we wear, and the expectations that we fulfill in society.
Hmm.
It can also hide the true essence of yourself. So it's like you say, it's like putting up a facade,
Yeah.
leading to feelings of disconnection and inauthenticity.
And that's how it was with Shrek.
So that's
I know
persona.
I'm going back to Shrek. I'm trying to give you an example that you can relate to. Shrek didn't have any friends.
Mm-hmm.
He just wanted to give this persona, leave me alone, let me live in the wherever that he lived,
Mm-hmm.
and stay away. I
That's
want to be
right.
disconnected.
And you know what? For the boomers,
Hmm.
for the boomers and the Gen Xers that are watching,
Hmm.
same with the lion from the Wizard of Oz. He was the same way.
Yes.
You know, he was called the cowardly lion, but he gave off the persona
See
that
how
he
you
was
can
the
pick
king
up
of the
these
forest.
different things when it's explained to you? Like, oh, I
Mm-hmm.
remember that and the black swan. The black swan is another one. You can't be your
Mm-hmm.
authentic
Mm-hmm.
self. You can't be who you are because you hiding behind this mask. This is how I want people to perceive me. This is how they want to remember me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's the persona.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And now we're going
I
into
see
the
it all
second
the
part,
time.
the shadow.
Yep. The second archetype is the shadow.
It's the shadow.
Is what you hide or what you suppress. The shadow archetype is found also in the movie Shrek.
Mm-hmm.
It's the hidden dark side, fears, desires,
Yep.
weaknesses. It contains repressed or denied qualities, often perceived as negative.
Mm-hmm.
Represents the aspects of ourselves that we do not acknowledge but are necessary for growth.
Yeah.
It shows up as the repressed,
yeah.
hidden, or ugly aspects of self that society rejects. This is because Shrek lives in isolation. He loves being a monster, which is a defense mechanism, like you mentioned, Dr. Paula, and it's
Yes.
just to keep people away.
Because she's so used to
So
it. It's so
he's hiding
easy.
behind that shadow. He's not really a big ogre. Right, exactly. Part of ourselves that we hide, deny, or suppress, or simply never develop,
Mm-hmm.
because at some point in our lives we receive the message, consciously or unconsciously, that those parts were unacceptable.
Yeah.
Maybe we were told we were too confident or cocky, too loud, too talented,
Mm-hmm.
just plain too much.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we were shamed for being ambitious.
And you actually get
Maybe
that
our
on the
joy
floor.
made other people feel uncomfortable.
Right. And you get
We
that on the
sure
floor.
do.
Let's say
sure
you're
do.
one of the best dancers.
Mm-hmm.
Well, who do you think you are? You just think that you
Right.
are
Look at her.
that.
She's doing too much.
And so because of that,
Exactly.
you make yourself small to make them comfortable because you want to fit in and all. So that's the shadow. So the shadow goes both ways. You can be doing something wonderful and
does.
great, but because you're not accepted, then you kind of, become small and make what you do smaller, and you kind of hide and all. But it's also when something is like inside of you that is fighting to come out, or things that you may feel that are not wonderful. Like you might have a bad temper or something like that.
Right. Right. Yeah, it's deep to even hear about, what comes to mind for me is don't dim my light.
Right.
Just because I'm shining, don't you try to dim my light.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shadow is not just our darkness, it's our unclaimed light.
Yes.
The unrealized gifts, the power, the radiance that we were told to dim just to make other people feel comfortable.
Hey, Nicholas, I want you to
On
know
the dance.
that I see you in Norfolk, Virginia. Just giving a shout out.
Oh, nice. Hey, Nicholas, thank you for joining us.
Nicholas,
So,
okay.
It's always great to hear people, from not from necessarily our zone of the country that are joining. So that's awesome.
Yeah, it is.
On the dance floor, the shadow is everything that you've always learned to hide.
Yeah.
Just like you just said, Dr. Paula.
Yeah.
Not just the negative parts, but anything that was rejected, criticized, or made unsafe to express. It looks like fear of being unseen, reluctance to step forward.
Yeah.
Those people who just want to be on the back. They don't want to be on the front line. Holding back how you really want to dance.
Yeah. Yeah. That's another one. Yes. People that are staying on the wall and all and just don't want to come out on the floor because they may
be judged,
they may be told by the so-called dancers on the front line, you don't know this dance, get in the back. And you don't know what that does to somebody's ego, how that's hurtful.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So I know clinical truths are your expertise. That the shadow's not the problem.
No.
Unacknowledged shadow is.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
So we've got to start integrating your shadow by reclaiming what is hidden.
That's right.
That could be starting your own gift, stepping into your authentic self, making choices based on your own values,
right,
rather than the approval of
others. That's right. That's right. That is so important, and it's so important that the listeners out there should hear this, because you're not only confronted with this on the dance floor, you're confronted with this in your family. Happens a lot. At work. Just out in the world. So for you to understand what these archetypes are, which are symbols of felt feelings, and when you actually see a person react, you might can pick out that person is hiding their true self for some reason. Maybe they feel that they're not going to be accepted, or maybe they just afraid for people to see who they are. And with the shadow, I just rather just not do anything really and just go on about it.
Right. You can't be yourself. That's right.
Yeah. So now we're going into the third one.
To the third archetype. That's it. So you can tell me if I'm saying this right or wrong.
Animus.
It's the animus?
Animus.
Is that not animus?
Yes.
Which deals with inner authority and expression.
Yes.
Now let's take a look at animus. In Jungian theory, the animus represents inner authority, direction, decisiveness, and voice.
Yes.
So for many women, the animus is the part that says, I can lead, I can take up space, I belong here on the dance floor. The animus shows up when a dancer steps forward confidently, teaches, claims space without apology, moves with clarity and intention. But in the shadow, the animus can show up as over control, rigidity, dominance that disconnects from others.
I'm laughing.
See this a lot because in the soul line dancing community.
Because
this becomes especially
how many times
important.
Have I heard? You need to know your boundaries. It's not called ethics. It's floor something. Right. Don't be teaching on the floor while we trying to get it in.
Right. And you know what? It's so funny because I'm seeing it more and more. People dancing, but you're pointing, go this way,
Right,
go
right.
that
Why are you
way.
doing
You
that?
know, how are you enjoying it if you're teaching at the same time? The teaching is for the classes.
Tell me about it.
The dance floor is where we party.
How are you enjoying the
Whether the
music,
person next to you is messing up or not,
enjoying the
right?
dance, but
You
you feel
can't.
that you got to direct? Why? That is
Hmm.
not for when we're on the dance floor having a good time. I'm not going to even say that's in the classroom because you
Exactly.
shouldn't be teaching while your instructor's teaching.
Look, I see it all the time. I call them mini
Oh my
teachers. They're mini
God.
teachers, mini me's.
Because they want to
But the
be
mini me's
teachers.
don't always do.
There's a correct way of doing
Right.
everything. I
Absolutely.
understand. You want to be a
Absolutely.
teacher. Nothing wrong with that.
Hmm.
But you don't
But these
over
leadership
teach your
dynamics are
teacher.
always going to be present.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly. You have to determine who leads, who teaches,
Hmm.
and who gets recognized.
Hmm.
So the deeper question is, are you expressing grounded authority or are you protecting yourself through control?
Yeah.
Something to think
Yeah.
about.
I mean, let's just take a moment because we threw a lot at you in a short amount of time. We have 10 minutes left? We might be going over a little bit tonight,
Hmm.
but this is a lot of information for you to take in to help yourself as a person and to become your authentic self. You don't have to put on no mask. You don't have to put on no
Hmm.
persona. You don't have to do that. You don't have to be no shadow,
No.
hiding and stuff like that. You know, um,
Hmm.
and we're at the animus. You don't have to be all that controlling to feel important, to feel that you matter, to feel
Right.
self-worth. All you have to do is to be you, whoever that may be. And guess what? If Tom and Jerry don't like it, they don't have to like it. You don't have to put on a mask so they can like it. Be you.
Right.
Be you.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, that leads us to the fourth archetype,
The
the
authentic
self.
self.
That's it. The self, which is an integration and of wholeness.
Yes.
So now that we've arrived at the self,
Mm-hmm.
this is to me is the most important archetype. The self is not a role. It is not a performance. It is integration.
Yeah.
It is when your persona is balanced, your shadow is acknowledged, and your animus is grounded.
Right.
Your body feels aligned on the dance floor. You know the self is present when you're not overwhelming, not when you're not overthinking,
Right.
you're not
That's
overperforming,
right.
and you're not hiding.
And also, I'm sure we know what the flow is. Have you ever been in the flow? The flow is that you're not thinking, you hear the music, you're dancing, you're in the flow. You're just expressing yourself, not caring what people are saying, not caring how you look. As they say, what is the saying? Uh, you don't care if nobody's looking, whatever that saying is.
Right. The African proverb,
Mm-hmm.
dance like nobody's watching.
Right. There you go.
Dance like
And
nobody's
that's
watching.
when you're in
Get
the
lost in
flow.
yourself.
In the flow.
Hmm.
If you felt that. Never.
Yep. You're simply in the movement. You feel free, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
You're in your Zen mood.
Yes, yes, sir.
You're just in your own space, your own frame of mind.
Mm-hmm.
And this is not just enjoyment. This is psychological
Integration.
integration.
Yep.
It's the nervous system becoming aligned.
I'm
It's
cool.
healing.
Everything's all right with me. There's no walls up. There's no need
Hmm.
to search the room. There's no need to feel nervous because I feel good within my body because I'm not comparing myself to you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not trying to look like you. I'm not trying to dance like you. I'm being me. Yeah, I can
Doing your
preach on that.
own thing. That's right. That's right. You know what? It's so funny. When you were just giving that description,
Uh-huh.
my mind immediately went back to the days of Soul Line TV when we would do the dance Running Man
Oh
Escapes.
yeah.
And the
Oh my
part of the
God,
song would come
no.
in, and you and Miss Terry
Miss
would
Terry.
do your own
That's
freak,
because
your
I
own
saw the
thing. That was you
video
were being yourself.
and I liked that part of the video, but Brooklyn Ed
Mhm.
choreographed the dance, but he didn't put that part in the dance. And I said, well, this is just going to be my solo part. And to get in front
That's
of
right.
everybody
That's right. That's
and do that
integration.
solo part, it's like, I don't care who's watching.
Yep.
I don't care who don't like it. This is what I want to do.
Exactly. Exactly. And the good part about it is we are starting to see more and more of that on the dance floor.
That's good.
Which is nice. You know, I always use this analogy about soul line dancing and how it differs from regular line dancing.
Mhm.
It's like soul food cooking. You know, maybe in your collard greens, you put turkey. I might put neck bones in
Tell
mine.
me about
But guess
it.
what? It's still collard greens.
Mhm.
You're doing your thing, I'm doing my thing, and it's integration.
But it all
It's
goes
still-
together.
it's
We
still
are
collard greens.
moving together, grooving together, and we're feeling
Exactly.
each other's energy, and we're flowing, and it's a good feeling.
Mhm.
It's a very good feeling.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
The dance floor as a mirror. So what does this all mean? It means that every time you step onto the dance floor, you are not just dancing to steps. You're moving through your persona,
Mhm.
your shadow,
Mhm.
your animus, and yourself.
Yourself. Yeah.
The dance floor becomes a mirror. Yep.
Yeah.
It shows you that you are confident, where you are holding back,
Mhm.
and where you are overcompensating, and where you are aligned.
So Yolanda,
So
we are here. How
mhm.
how did that feel? Learning all that information. That's a lot.
For me, it is a whole lot. It is a whole lot. But you know what? As a person who still teaches line dance, who goes to different line dance events, I can identify someone for each one of those archetypes.
Yeah. And it's
But if I had to guess,
Mhm.
the person who identifies more with self
Mhm.
is the person that's having the most fun on the dance
Yeah,
floor.
and you see, the instructors don't realize, maybe they do, I'm not really sure. It is more than trying to figure out which dance you're going to teach, how you're going to teach it, the music and all, and where you're going to do it. But when you're in a room full of people
Mhm.
with different personalities, different psyches, and coming from different backgrounds with different problems, they look up to you. And you may be a person
Mhm.
that they feel that they can approach to actually discuss something personal with you. It happens in a barbershop. It happens in the salon. It just happens when you become a leader and all. And to learn these different things, it's going to help you. It's going to help you with your students. So Yolanda, guess what? We are at the end. As
Yeah.
always, but we're at the end. I always say, remember to choreograph on purpose, to teach on purpose, to dance on purpose, and to live on purpose. But most importantly, have fun. I'll meet you back here on Psychology on the Dance Floor. Bye-bye.
See you later, everybody.
See you later.